What's up, y'all? Gang, gang. What's going on? What's up, y'all? What's going on? I told y'all I was gonna go live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't know why my shit keep popping up like that. I'm trying to keep it on my screen. I guess it wanna snap back. Alright. Now look, y'all, I wanna say this. Is it just me? I mean, all this tea I done broke down, right? All this tea I done broke down. I got so many videos that I can catch them on each camera and spill tea. Is it just me? I just want to know is I'm tripping or something. Now look, y'all. Check this out. Man, it got to be me. Cause I done sat and watched all these time skips on the footage. I can tell you all the time skips on the footage. They said it's 36 hours of footage. And then when they release it, was it with 36 hours of footage? Hell no. The time skip missing 30 minutes on this camera, 2 hours on this camera, you know what I'm talking about? And then look, we already know how the friends connected. But is it just me that I connect the staff with that? Like, everybody scratching their head like, okay, yeah, we got Monique and them red-handed. Showed you the lip gloss in the freezer. They were public records, right? Public record, lip gloss in the freezer. Then there's another lip gloss in the freezer. Then when you look at the lip gloss in the freezer with the body, don't that look staged? Is it just me? Don't it look staged? Cause remember, I told y'all That body don't supposed to look like that from the get-go. If you found it in 21 hours, no bowel movements, no signs of... Look, y'all, think about this. If you took a picture in the freezer of this body and this body supposed to be here 21 hours and it ain't no feces in the freezer, but you got a call on the report, Crown Plaza, that you got feces in the pool. So let's talk about the pool. That's what I want to talk about, this pool theory. Y'all interested in the pool theory? Cause it ain't no theory to me. You know what I'm talking about? Drop it in my chat. I'm finna read the chat for a minute. I want y'all to share your thoughts in the comment about the pool theory. What's your theory? If you've been following me and all these receipts I done dropped, you know what I'm talking about? Share your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You might got to think about it, you know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to be in no rush. But, you know what I'm talking about? Cause look, when you think about the pool area, right? Check this out, y'all. When you think about your theory, you got to go with everything that happened that night. You see what I'm saying? Court paper says she was last seen by her friends on the floors, on the 9th floor. And then Miss Teresa get the call saying, you know what I'm saying, they left her by the front desk. That was the story in the beginning. And then you had Cassidy verified, said they got video of Kenneka passing the front desk. Wish they Shamaya cousin. See what I'm saying? So look, that pool is real big. The pool is, if Miss Teresa say, check this out, they get the first call from the pool at 8:30 something. We seen the maintenance man walk in the freezer like he doing his normal round, you know what I'm talking about. But something looked strange that was out of pocket for him to tilt his glasses. Don't y'all know how them old heads, you know, as they see something, they tip them glasses on the tip of their nose and look at the top of them junk like, what the hell? And then he get the radio call immediately because he was getting close to the freezer. Now they got to get him out the freezer. Yeah, we got the feces in the pool. It ain't no telling how long the feces was in the pool. Because you got to think about that morning on the night when the shift changed. 6 o'clock in the morning. When time the pool opened up? Did they have the pool closed? You know what I'm saying? All that day? So you got to think about that kind of, you know what I'm talking about, y'all? Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm over here running my mouth. I said, I was, you know what I'm saying? And then check this out though, y'all. the pool area. Man, we seen the group of boys that walked out the back door. Where the pool at? Y'all remember when King Rob always show at the back door talking about that's Kilo Brown, and all that? I'ma tell y'all the most important part about that footage. Don't pay attention to nobody that's at that back door for right now. Just pay attention to the headlights that you seen at the door. The back door. And when you look at the layout, at first I thought it was a car. Cause I'm like, man, they gotta be a car if I see headlights, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, this headlight, you can see people walking back there. If you really pay attention to that door, you got movement at the back door and you can see it. I see people, I made a live about it. I still got the live. So now it just really dawned on me was like, that's why I see all the activity at the back door. Cause I said, wait a minute. They got to be a golf cart. Cause when it come to security, they got to ride and patrol around the parking lot. And not only that, guess what else I figured out? Look, y'all, if they was booked to the full max of the hotel, keep this in mind, the convention center is across the street. And we already know it's just right across the street. So it make a lot of sense where I start seeing regular guests park in the parking garage in the parking lot, come through the back door, walk down food court hall, cut through the lobby, and walk out the front door. Cause you got to have a vent at the venture center. See what I'm saying, y'all? Cause I was like, why these people coming in the back entry, but they leaving out in the lobby? So I was like, damn, is this a reenactment or something? I'm like, nah, this can't be no reenactment, cause it ain't finna be these too many people in on this shit. So it make a lot of sense that these people got, man, look. Now check this out, y'all. I understand now. The whole footage. I really understand the whole footage. All the time skip. Even when time skipping at 1, 2, 3, 4 the next day. Y'all, I had went live and talking about Little Meat Avenue. And I showed y'all when he was in the laundry room round 12 something. He went in the laundry room round 12 something, acting like he was getting sheets and blankets. Right? Look, this at 12 something. I got it in my lives, y'all, at 12 something. Don't it make sense? If we got Little Meat 12 something in the afternoon, pushing the cart with a lot of bags on it. This said 12 something going on 1 something, right? Cause check this out. That's when all the laundry workers went on break. Don't y'all know what time people go on break at 12? 12 something. So that means they had to wait for a perfect time. Like, look, okay, we got the whole laundry finna go on break at 12 something. So they gonna break. You see Little Meat grabbing sheets and blanket on the walkie-talkie. And then he started pushing the cart, you know what I'm saying, towards the back door. I said, what? But look at the strange part about this, though. At 12 something, while the time skipping, while Little Me pushing the cart, what time Leonora was first seen on the footage in the lobby talking to Risco? Risco trying to brush Leonora off. Like, well, you gonna have to file a missing report now, you know what I'm saying, and all this, and call the police on them and everything. Wait a minute, what you mean this is a host? Man, you can type all that shit in the chat that you want to, cause they make my numbers go up. Pay-ya. Drop some more feelings in the chat. I want to know what you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, look y'all. Y'all see this maintenance man right here on top of my screen? This at 356. This at 356, and this a maintenance man, right? This a maintenance man. And this screen, they got a maintenance man. A maintenance man walking the halls at 4 in the morning. Is it just me or is this strange? The church lady said, Trey, I supposed to be asleep. You got me up listening. You know, well, you better, Man, look. NJW333Z. You can get that Indian Roy shit out my chat. Ain't nobody even listening to you. You really looking stupid. You really looking stupid. You finna have people click on your profile like this this channel just been made. Who is this? You talking like the same sucker that was up under the hashtag Thunder Booty gang. You know what I'm talking about? But look, y'all. How many people in here? We gon' gang stalk your ass, you know what I'm talking about? We gon' gang stalk him, y'all. Or her, whoever that is. Man, look, y'all. Ain't it strange that you got a maintenance man? You see him, 350, 356, walking the hallways. An hour later, when he go back behind the front desk, He do the dragging the body motion. At 4 something. So if he behind the front desk dragging the bottom of y'all know my video. Look, hold on. Right here. Let's watch it, y'all. Look at the time. This 2:59. Who got a coffee cup in their hands? Look, y'all, watch this. This finna tell it all. Just this one video, I know a lot of, I almost got 1 million views on this video right here. I understand it now. Cause check this out. Right? Who is Macho? Y'all, this Macho. This Macho. That's why he got his jacket on, because he don't want y'all to see his security shirt. What? And I'm finna prove this to y'all, this Macho. Cause remember, the footage when I went live, right? He was walking with the white girl, meeting up with the white girl in the lobby. Oh, look. Check this out. I want y'all to pay attention to this camera scene again. You see the time on her? Kenneka missing at 2:30, right? She on the lower level, right? Now let's watch this footage and see what's going on. See that? 2:59. 2:59. Pay attention. He in the trash can. He looking for something. Now it's 3 o'clock, y'all, instead of 4. Kenneka missing for 30 minutes. Look what he grabbed. The coffee cup. I just froze it right quick just to show y'all see this shit. Y'all got questions talking about some, who left the coffee cup? Who got a cup in their hand at 3 o'clock in the morning? I'll cut the chat on. Look. You can screenshot the cups on the rack. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same cup. It's the same cup. Cause watch this. Ooh wee. Since we all know Kenneka was allegedly walked in the freezer at 3:31, right? Now 3:32. Look what's happening an hour later when he grabbed the cup. He leave out the office, right? He come back in. They left the fucking cup. That's what I'm basically saying. That's why they couldn't touch the cup no more. It's on the footage. You can't touch the cup no more. Even the officer didn't even touch the cup. Y'all watch the dishwasher video. They didn't even touch that cup at all. They even took the pictures of her belly ring. You know what I'm saying? And the ziploc out. Come on, watch this, y'all. Now look. This at 4:29. When Bree sent the text out to somebody and said we about to get in the car with Kenneka and park by her mama house. So that means if Bree and them in the parking lot, cause remember, they in the parking lot. This is when the time they was running in the parking lot. Y'all remember the famous scene, Bree and them running in the parking lot? That was at 5:12. This at 5:26. Knock an hour off, it's 4. Right? So while Bree and them in the car texting, we finna go park by her mama house like they got the body or something. Like they don't know what to do with the body. Then you got these people on the footage. Look what he doing. He done showed him something, and then when he showed them, look. Oh, don't let me show you what the front desk doing. Y'all know he pacing back and forth. Look, boom, you see that? That's telling him you got to turn the circuit breakers on. When you open the circuit breakers, you got to flap the switches on and off. It don't take no rocket science to figure that out. And then Irene talking about how the freezer get cut on. What? They on the fucking camera. And then the goddamn circuit breaker down there wide open. grabbing more cups. Cause they running in and out where that girl at. And then they try to tell y'all, yeah, they was up on the construction, you know what I'm saying, and all this, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's in plain sight. Look at him now. Look. Now watch this, y'all. They go the maintenance man. He grabbing tape. Look what he look grabbing tape. He finna go to the front desk, and the front desk finna give him a pen so he'll peel the tape off. What he need tape for at 4:34 in the fucking morning? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all look. When I first dropped this video, I just went on emotion. What I seen, I said, ooh, y'all, it look like he crying. Then I got motherfucker was in the comment with like, man, he just blowing his nose and all this old shit. I knew what I was seeing in the beginning. I can go to the comments on this shit right now and show even straight drop comment, am easy commented. Everybody comment on this junk. How you gonna say he crying? He just blowing his fucking nose. Look. This is at 4:31 in the morning. He didn't come in with a cold, sneezing, blowing his nose. Watch this. Here go the maintenance man. Look, that's when they were running in and out the lower level. You know what I'm talking about? That's when the shift changed. Y'all see how the shift changing at 4:34? I mean at 4:34? That's why I said, man, look, they had that body. They ain't know how to, the shift changing. The fucking shift changing. Cause you gotta keep this in mind. You need staff on the scene at 5 o'clock to get the breakfast out for 6 o'clock in the morning. Cause regardless of the goddamn part of it, the bar open up, the restaurant open up 6 in the morning. Now look how they all around now. Boom. Shift change. Look, now they know the shift finna change. Everybody finna come in at 5. Now what you think they talking about now? Payow. Payow. See that? Look. Watch this. Now y'all see that? Now y'all see that how they ducked off on the camera. It don't take no rocket science no more to figure that out why they ducked off on the camera. Then they ducked off on the cameras at a perfect timing that her body is in the freezer. It's finna be 5 o'clock. It's finna be 5 o'clock. You already seen one employee come in. Hold on, how many people I got in here? 340 and 144 likes. Time for them thumbs to go up. We'll wait. Hold on, we'll wait, Jack. I know what I got. I got tea. You know what I'm talking about? I got tea, Jack. And then look, Andrew Holmes made a statement and gonna say, I don't know who fell asleep watching the camera, but you supposed to get alert that somebody supposed to be downstairs. Right? Do anybody look sleepy on the footage? Do anybody look sleep on this motherfucker? All right. So let's watch what they know. They look like what he they look like somebody like his manager came to him, you know what I'm talking about. You gonna do this. You wanna keep you gonna do this. And like he was talking back to the man, like, man, you got me messed up. Some shit like that, right? Now watch this. What? That's probably why Irene came up with a story that she hit her head on the lamp. Is it just me that I'm thinking about this type of shit? Is it just me? He pointing at the front desk. You seen everything. Why you didn't help? What the fuck going on with this fucking hotel? I ain't a part of this shit. They don't look like he lost the bet on the Steelers game. They don't look like LeBron lost the championship. You see what I'm saying? What else they could be talking about at a time like this? It ain't even 5 o'clock yet. The shift changing. And remember, the employees coming in. And they work the third shift, right? So they supposed to be getting off. Y'all see that? With the teeth jesting? And she had a tooth knocked out her mouth. And that was confirmed. So they let you know he seen shit. And ain't it strange when I get the letter from Friend's Cave and he told me who all met up in the pool area. And them YouTube suckers said that shit was fake. It don't look too fake doing that. Yeah. Look. Boom. They got out of there. They were laughing about it. Dragging about what? And this still at the same time when Bree talking about we don't know what to do with a nigga body. You did a dragging motion at a time on the clock. Everybody knows she was put in the freezer. And you on camera talking about how people dragging something to it. What? I'm just having no time. I'm just relaxing, just watching this footage. Look at this shit. They don't want me be no a lawyer. Cause that shit gonna get a nigga locked up. That get you 20 years. When you say they would say what come through the car garage, go around there back to the loop. Yeah, that's where they were going there in the car garage. What? Now, ain't this too much conversation to be having 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning and you just see what he just did? Slam the door. What? You went to a dragon motion and to a dragon the body and slamming doors. So look, when you go to her, y'all see the panel though? Look at the gesture he made on the wall. Like, yeah, you gotta switch the switches on and off until you hear the. And then look, I showed y'all when the police discovered Kenneka, when he was like, we found her in the freezer, and you hear the air conditioning in the background. It must, see what I'm saying? And that's how she was laying. So everything what he just said, don't it look like what he just said? We had to drag her, put her in the freezer, you know. Come on. Wait a minute. Man, them thumbs better go up, Jack. Y'all better share this shit for Kenneka. Everything you just seen on the camera, what the maintenance man then was talking about, look what's going on in the freezer. No dirt on the back. Back of the jacket clean. See that on the back of her head? She hit her head. What you think the maintenance man was saying when he did the adjuster and like somebody hit the girl? How would that be on the back of her head and she was laying face down? Why would she have this on the back of her head, but she laying face down on her face? And I told you, I said, wait a minute, Rigor Morgan's, wait a minute, she supposed to have pooling of the blood in her face and she was laying in the freezer for 21 hours. Is it just me? Is it just me? Is this shit making sense? Watch this. Look what's in the kitchen. You got a tile up under the floor. You got a brick on top of the sink. The same color of what's on top of her fucking head. A fucking brick. And this chip. Right? So if she want to tag her, how she get that black gump on her jeans? Now look, this at 3:30. You got a witness going down. This is the same time Kenneka supposed to be down here. Then you got an hour later, the maintenance man in the goddamn back desk talking about how they trying to dispose the body. You got the shoe. Look at the black spot that's on the floor. Burnt objects. Drag mark on the inner side of the shoe. And then the blood don't even supposed to show on top of the foot. Remember, if this body is supposed to be here 21 hours, it's impossible for the blood to be on top of the foot. So when they did took that picture, cause remember I showed y'all when the time skip when the cameraman left out the freezer, he supposed to be taking a picture. Y'all don't put all these receipts that I prepared for y'all all together. Remember the white girl went to the front desk and grabbed a water bottle? I need a water bottle because I was working out in the gym. The key card that you gave me to the gym on the low, the one I gave it back to you and slide it on the desk. And then they got the bitch covering the door. And I watched this footage. Ain't nobody feeling me. Ain't nobody thumbing the video up. Look how all this shit, these receipts I piled up for y'all. And I'm walking y'all down the timeline. You talking about you want to know what happened to the girl? This better than Zach stabbing people in the neck. This better than you know what I'm saying, all the theories that's going out right now. The Kenneka lookalikes and shit. You see what I'm saying? It's a distraction. You mean to tell me, is it me just working hard like this? It just can't be me working hard like this now. Man, Kenneka is a part of this family. Man, we out here because of this girl. And we need to treat that girl there with respect. With respect. And let's get to the truth. You know what I'm talking about? The fantasy shit over with. It been 4 years. Don't y'all know it's finna be 6 more days? September the 9th. And you want to celebrate September the 9th Still talking about shadow men's and the Kenneka looking lights and this is side ops. No. Uh-uh. Not on my watch. But look, y'all, they left evidence and clues out they can get them convicted. This a freshly water bottle. And y'all see how she laying down? Now, don't it look like she was in a chair at one point of time? Sitting in the chair and somebody strangling her from the back? Remember I showed y'all when that little room with Chris A sitting on the stool and Kenneka's body was on the ground. Now it's a chair there. So just imagine if you take a screenshot and tilt it a little bit and look like she was sitting in the chair at one point of time and somebody went on and yeah. This is what I learned doing research how to be a detective. And goddamn it, on the videos I seen, I had to complete the goddamn it first level to unlock the next level. You can't be stuck on level 1 with this shit. You got to advance. Why you think she holding her neck? If you look at the body closely, open your mind. Don't that look like somebody trying to get something around their neck? Sitting in the chair now. What you say, Leonora? They wouldn't even let me see my sister from the neck to the legs. And then look how they got her hair covered over her face. So that's how her hair was when she was laying face down on the ground? Wait a minute. Now we got an argument going on in the courts. You got to explain to me how her hair is neatly covered over her fucking face. Tucked up under her hand. What if Kenneka was sitting in the chair? I ain't even gonna try to explain this to her because I don't want to try to sound all gruesome and shit. I ain't trying to make, you know what I'm talking about. But you got to look at the crime scene and keep this in mind. If you read the autopsy, Kenneka had injury to her organs. And look at her stomach. I shouldn't have to pull up the autopsy if y'all already read it. You know she had brain swelling. Then the girl had organ damage. Meaning that somebody, when they were stomping her, somebody gave a fatal blow to the stomach. Or somebody stuck something up her rectum and damaged the organ like that. I didn't want to drop the T, when I got the letter, because it said, ooh, he said it was a broomstick shoved up her ass, and I didn't want to say that, but I got to mention that because that's what he said. But it ain't no strange thing to that, because they do that shit to niggas in the jailhouse. They do that shit to niggas in the penitentiary. So if it did happen with a broomstick, somebody know what I'm talking about, they got a history of being locked up in the penitentiary. Only the penitentiary, because they don't do that shit in the regular jail. Only in the penitentiary. Look, y'all, the reason that I'm showing y'all this, because y'all said y'all were big fans of Forensic Files, CSI, Criminal Minds and all this. Now, them TV shows is fictional, but they'll give you details how murder worked, but it add a lot of fictional to it. Because if you look at this crime scene, check this out. The girl body still wet because you can look at her jeans and see where the wet spots at. She ain't even fully dry. Her hair still got a shine to it, symbolize it's still wet. But the flow dry. But the flow dry. Her pockets turn in and out, and I showed y'all who would count money. At the front desk, the red jacket, macho. Look at her top. The reason why they had to blur her chest out, cause both of her breasts is exposed. And she had nipple piercing. In the pictures that I got, she don't have her piercing in her nipple, cause I got the whole titty. $354. Look. $354. So, if I show you again what he was doing in the behind the desk in the office, why you think the Maiden Man, him arguing? See, y'all ain't thinking about this shit. What? Do I got to end this live for the thumbs to go up? For the share birds to share the video? Y'all said y'all been waiting on this shit, and I'm just freestyling with it. Cause I told y'all I was working on a documentary. It ain't easy to work on this kind of shit, cause you know I got to take shit out and put shit in and change my mind about this and put that together. That shit take hard work. For me to be like I'm in Hollywood or something, like, man, goddamn it. Why you think King Rob had to bring up the Kilo Brown situation? Is it just me? This sucker just went live trying to expose Kilo Brown with the same footage, the same story. And it's true. You know what I'm talking about? But when he showed the video, he don't show y'all what's really going on at the back door. And remember, Marco Jones, Marco, man, look, y'all. Police working with the gang members. Not just the gang members. They working, just say like, put it like this here. When I mean police working with the gang members, I ain't mean like they in the hood got niggas working for. Just say you got a certain gang member. He got a job. He the security. You know what I'm saying? But he a felon. And the police like, yeah, we'll put you on security, you know, give you a job and shit. And next thing you know, you ain't got no footage of drive-by shooting. But you got security in the neighborhood. What? Hold on, y'all. Look at this video. Ain't her hair different now? Do you see that? Is it just me that her hair was long, covering up her face, but mysteriously she got veins in the front? Somebody cut the front of her hair? What? Man, you already know I debunked every YouTuber that came out with the nonsense. Hold on, look. Wait a minute. Did I show y'all this? Damn, what video I went to? We might well just keep that video going. Couldn't get the shoe on cause the feet was swollen. But if she was walking around in the freezer, why her feet clean? Then her pants leg cut off. What? Now look at the body. Pay attention to the body. Look at the hands on the side of the stomach. Everybody say, ooh, she had a foam in her hand. She might have been. But look at the hair over the face. Look at the hair over the face. You see how long it is? But why it's like that? Drop it in the chat. Let me know, is it just me when they took the pictures? I'll wait. I just want to see what everybody's saying in the chat. Now look, y'all. Y'all remember about the big theory about what time Kenneka Watch said? Kenneka Watch said, now look at the watch. I already got a live. I done flipped the watch and got the time stamp on it. Now you finna understand the time, what it say on the watch. Look, if you J for K, right, you should know the time of this watch right here. Let's see how many people finna get that right. Cause there's a lot of YouTubers be trying to distract y'all, get y'all to think about other shit. But what this time say on this watch, whatever time you come with, go on the footage. Screenshot it and blow it up. Do your research right now. Screenshot this and blow it up and hit my comment. We got time. We ain't in no rush. Screenshot it, blow it up, and tell me what time. Cause look, don't you want to know what time it showed when the police took this picture? Better come up with that timeline, Jack. And maybe you will understand some of the time skip that's on the footage. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I'm gonna flip my phone right quick. Ooh, we can get what time I got. I'ma let that sink in, y'all. I'ma let y'all drop it in the chat. Cause this gonna be one of them videos. Y'all gonna come back and be like, I wanna know what you know what I'm talking about. And you gonna look back at in the beginning of the video, gonna be like, damn. Man, this shit was in our face the whole fucking time. Didn't it just expose the police? Now I see why Trey Gang was like, everybody involved. You ain't even got to type Google in it. You could just look at the time on the watch. Man, the watch is a dead giveaway. That's why I tell everybody, I say, y'all, please. I even said, please. Like John Witherspoon said when the police pulled him over, when he was trying to write that ticket, he was told the police, please make sure he spit on the goddamn pencil and the goddamn paperwork. Please don't write that ticket. please, baby, please. You know what I'm talking about? That's when I said, please, watch that footage. What time it say? What time it say? I'm gonna let the chat on this one. What? Drop it in my chat. What? What time do this watch say? And remember, where you see the hard at, that's where the 6 o'clock at. That's where the 6 o'clock at. Come on, y'all. Look at that clock. Y'all went to school. You don't know how to tell time. If you got the small needle aiming at the 3 and the long needle hanging 7 minutes before you get to 3 o'clock. What? There we go. If you at look y'all, if y'all at 3 something in the morning, knock it an hour off. So so if you knock it an hour off and everybody got 2:45, 2:53, you in the right time zone. Cause think about court paper said Kenneka was missing at 2:30. 2:30. 2:30. And remember, Rosemont was already there when they said they had a call for battery charges. Look, or better yet, when you read the police statement, now you want to know why everybody got to leaving at 3 something. When Tanasia and them were leaving, the twerking girls leaving. Do it make sense now? And when Tanasia and them were leaving, who was coming in? Is it just me? You ain't never thought about that? If you said this at 2:53, and you know what I'm saying, look at the lobby camera and see when Tanasia and them were, you know, I'm talking about leaving. And think about a police cover up. Think about what you just seen, the maintenance man, an hour later, what they talking about. Still want to act slow?
This one, like I said, like 3 o'clock, everybody get to leave.
What? She said it out her own mouth. Three o'clock, everybody get to leave. 3 o'clock, everybody get to leave. Go back to the watch. What time the watch say? It's pointing on 2 numbers. If the shorthand is on the 3, but the long hand ain't reached 12 yet. So that means it's still 2 something. Everybody know. Look at the dots on top of the camera. That's 7. Yeah. And what you say, Irene?
This one, like I said, like 3 o'clock, everybody get to leave.
When Kilo Brown said the police kicked everybody out the room. It's about 3 o'clock, my nigga. It's 3 o'clock, my nigga. It's like 3-4. The police told them folks, you know, it's getting hypey. It's getting hypey. What? And you mean to tell me I didn't mess this motherfucking time up, Jack? What? I ain't messed this shit up. Look.
This one, like I said, like 3 o'clock, everybody get to leave.
This at 3 something, y'all. Before you see the maintenance man in the back room talking about what they saw. Now this an hour earlier before the maintenance man in the fucking room. Talking about dragging bodies and shit. What? That just let me know my IQ was real strong. That let me know I wasn't even tripping. What I was seeing on the camera. You see what I'm saying? And then furthermore research and not follow up behind this shit. Now I understand the footage. Look. Check this out, y'all. Just pay attention to him and the timeline. Watch this. Y'all see he fake working this shit like he really doing something. Everything he print out, he throw it in the trash can. Boom, grab the walkie-talkie, then he dip off, right? But look, when he dip off, right, look on the other footage. Boom, 221. Remember, look. Why it skipped to 221 and they showed Kenneka getting off on the elevator at 2? What? What time they showed Kenneka getting off on the elevator in the beginning at 2 what? Oh yeah, you just see where that time skip just skipped to. Look. 156. Irene went live at 136. What time they show P's getting off on the elevator in the beginning? At what time? What time I need to show y'all when P's in the red jacket peeped at the elevators? Ooh, y'all don't want this tea? No, y'all don't want this tea. Nah, y'all don't want this shit, man. You don't want it. 400 motherfuckers in here, and I supposed to have at least 400 thumbs up. I'm finna just show y'all the time skill why everybody thumb me up so we can verify this shit. Look. 221. And then look. She gets off on the elevator, walking down the hall. Now watch this. You got red boxes flashing. Now look when he come out. Ooh.
Like y'all see my she like me. And Kenneka gone. Kenneka gone.
How's she going? We gotta keep my phone.
That's what I'm like. How she going that fast though? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Just literally just like 30 seconds. I said left by foot.
He ain't even at the front desk. So where he at? You don't supposed to be unattended at a time like this, Jack. And remember, the court paper said they was notified. If they were notified, that's why the fuck you don't see him on the footage. And you got guests knocking on the... Look.
Come back in whatever. 30 seconds. She gone.
Whoa, you said... At this time, that's the security. Obviously, the security person that was working at third shift, remember I said it because when I did the interview with Irene, she said that the person was working between 11 and 7. You know, in Chicago.
Talking about the dude at the front desk. This is why Zach got murked. This why King Ross said, fuck Zach. Fuck Zach. Man, y'all ain't feeling me on this shit, man. I'm about to shut this shit down, man, cause this shit so serious to me and I take this shit so, look.
I go to the third shift, that's overnight shift between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. So obviously the security person who was working the third shift, which is normally 11 to 7, explains why the body wasn't found until 12:15 the next day. After the police had been there searching all day, they were probably...
Did you just hear what Zach just said? That explain why her body wasn't found till the next day. And what time my watch said. And what time... Wait a minute.
Working the third shift, which is normally 11 to 7, explains why the body wasn't found until 12:15 the next day. After the police had been there searching all day.
12:15 the next day.
They were probably about to call the search off, or at least for the night, until the employee found her and went and got the police, which means the employee works third shift as well. Think about that. Listen.
The beverage manager, the director beverage manager, he's security. He's the security, and it's in the paperwork when he said he's the security. He insisted with the search. Cause he finna terminate the scene and be like, yeah, why your DNA here? Well, I discovered the body. Listen closely what Zach said, and this is what got Zach killed. When he dropped this video, look how long he lived after this video.
It wasn't found until 12:15 the next day. After the police had been there searching all day, they were probably about to call the search off, or at least for the night, until the employee found her.
Y'all remember when P said we got the call around about 12 in the midday. Listen what he just said so you could comprehend. How they found her at 12:15 something, and they finna call the search off, and then they discover, watch what he finna say.
I was working at third shift. Remember, I said it because when I did the interview with Irene, she said that the person was working between 11 and 7. You know, in Chicago, that's the third shift, that's overnight shift between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. So obviously the security person who was working the third shift, which is normally 11 to 7, explains why the body wasn't found until 12:15 the next day. After the police had been there searching all day, they were...
After when the police been searching there all day, when I showed y'all when MTV slipped up. I'm getting y'all the same information Zach couldn't give y'all, cause they shut the nigga up.
Probably about to call the search off, or at least for the night, until the employee found her and went and got the police, which means the employee works third shift as well. Think about that. Listen.
The same employee that found her at 12 something in the afternoon that found her the same night. You ain't hearing this shit? Hold on, wait a minute, man. Is it just me that I'm on the same level as Zach on? Alright, I'm finna rewind it one more time, and I want y'all to think about the director beverage manager that found Kenneka in the freezer. They were walking in the freezer with the keys. Remember he said they found her at 12:15, and then they were finna call the search off and later discover her. So he finna name him 2 times at the scene, right? Watch this.
that's why I'm like, how she going that fast though? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Just literally just like 30 seconds, I say. Left by foot. Come back in, whatever. 30 seconds. She gone.
Whoa, you said at this time, where's the security? Obviously, the security person that was working at third shift, remember I said it, because when I did the interview with Irene, she said that the person was working between 11 and 7. You know, in Chicago, that's the third shift, that's overnight shift between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. So, obviously, the security person who was working the third shift, which is normally 11 to 7, explains why the body wasn't found until 12:15 the next day. After the police had been there searching all day, they were probably about to call the search off, or at least for the night, until the employee found her and went and got the police, which means the employee works third shift as well. Think about that. Listen. Just listen again. Just listen. Obviously, the security person that was working the third shift, which is normally between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., that explains why her body wasn't found until 12:15 a.m. the next day. The police has already been inside the hotel searching for her. They were probably about to call the search off, or at least for the night, until the employee found her and went and got the police, which means the employee worked the third shift as well, which means they've been seeing her, but they was trying to come up with a logical explanation.
Y'all heard that? He just exposed the fucking... Hold on, wait a minute. Watch this. Is this timeline matching up? Who found Kenneka in the freezer? Direct the beverage manager. But he worked security on the third shift. That's why he said Irene told him who to look for and who to interview. Watch this shit.
Of why she was found in the freezer. You understand what I'm saying? They was trying to clear their name and clear themselves up. They want to look responsible for the shit. Then you got to think about this. When police are conducting a search, they don't just let any and every employee help them search. They let who? Security. They let the security help them. You understand? You might have a criminal justice degree. You might take a few law enforcement classes. We're going to let y'all help us with this case. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all got a little bit of experience in it, and y'all got access to the cameras. And you gotta think.
And check this out. The shit that I just found out about when it comes to the security, don't you know why you don't see security on the footage? Cause they off-duty Rosemont police officers. And when you do in the investigation in the crime like this, you can't show no police officer to blow their cover. You know what I'm talking about? What? The beverage, look, y'all, the beverage manager in the paperwork, he said he was security. That's why he went into the parking lot. Look, he said he went to the parking lot and got Detective Walsh. Officer Walsh. And don't let me show you how the footage went. Hold on, y'all. Man, I don't even need to show that job right now. I don't need to show y'all the documentary I'm working on. Cause this shit finna be some tea. Hot tea.
About who would be be the employee that were allowed to help them search, and that's the security. Who knows exactly what the areas where the cameras don't work? Security. Which Kenneka's walked through the kitchen, she's not as intoxicated or confused as she was in the hallway. You got to think about that too. When Kenneka is in the hallway, you know when you all talk about she too thick, that ain't her. A lot of thighs don't match up. She was fucked up. It seemed like she was fucked up, struggling. I saw her go up some stairs and damn to fall, all type of shit. But when she was in the kitchen, she was walking like fake straight, like straight, like a motherfucker told her go straight that way. Come over here. You understand? They could have easily, they know where the camera's at, so they could have easily hid behind the camera or behind the wall where the camera isn't going to show you. Like it's called blind spots. And so I go.
And what do you think he was talking about behind the wall in the blind spots when I showed y'all when Kenneka was laying on the floor with Chris A? He telling everything that Irene told him. But he just couldn't just tell us straight out. You know what I'm talking about? Because they'll get him up. He got him killed. See, y'all ain't paying attention. Look how I can read between the lines on this shit. That's why I told y'all, I said, man, them folks don't want me to be no detective. Hell no. Trey ain't finna buzz all these crooked ass police officers. Man, I'ma have the purple hearts and the purple honors in this motherfucker. Shout out to the Cash App gang that hit the Cash App. Shout out to the Super Chat if I got one. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, because I ain't reading the chat. I'm just in the spirit right now. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's finna be a couple of days from now. It's finna be the 9th. This September the 1st. So look, let's do a reenactment. We finna live that day where Kenneka lived. Starting from the 7th. Starting from the 7th. Cause keep this in mind. They booked the room on the 7th, and Irene said she arrived at the room at 11:30 on the 8th. Who was in the room before that? You never thought about that? And look who booked the room on the credit card fraud. Then they did the same thing at the DoubleTree. Who was in the fucking room? Why Irene? Look, ain't it strange that Irene show up 30 minutes down there, an hour before Kenneka arrived at the fucking party? You ain't never thought about that? But the room was booked on the 7th at 7:13. On the 7th. So when they booked the room, who they give the card to? Y'all ain't thinking about this shit, man. Y'all said y'all were fans of Forensic Files. Shit. Y'all so quick to be like, yeah, check out the first 48 Jag. I'm like, man, what the hell? I'm like, this your biggest test. You talking about me check this shit out. You need to check this shit out yourself. Cause this shit, you finna really, you mean to tell me if your favorite show is CSI Criminal Minds and you ain't figured this shit out yet? You just watching them shows just to be watching them motherfuckers? Damn, you know what I'm talking about? But look, y'all, all jokes to the side. Look, all jokes to the side, though. I watched Look, I highly recommend that everybody type in how to solve a crime scene on YouTube. I really prefer you go to Google and let them show you a video. It will mess you up that you will see a crime scene. It'll just be a photo or a body, just a dead body. But you got to look at the crime scene that says this accidental or a murder. Even if somebody staged the crime scene, that's what you supposed to be a police officer for, right? To see somebody move the body, right? I can show y'all a picture right now. Just one picture. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Everybody, it's 458 motherfuckers in here, right? I want y'all 458 motherfuckers when I drop this picture. I want every last one of your answer and see, can you solve the riddle? Do it look like an accident or a murder? Thumb me up if you down with this shit. For real. Cause check this out. I had to look at the picture and I got it wrong. You know what I'm talking about? Twice. Until I had to really look at the crime scene. Really look at the crime scene. Cause keep this in mind. When it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case, when you get your first photo of the picture of her in the freezer, you got to go where the chips lay. Meaning that you just can't go on Facebook posts and all that. Let that evidence direct you to that. Just say like, you know, Monifa got something to do with it, you know what I'm talking about. Let your evidence prove that. She could be guilty, but you still got to prove it. You just can't say, yeah, I just seen this and we know she was on bad terms, that's why she killed the case closed. Nah, it don't work like that. It'll be a pleasure to see hardcore evidence on the motherfucker. Convicting a motherfucker. Torturing a motherfucker, be like, explain this evidence like OJ did. He got away with murder. They got blood samples all in the man's house. Make a long story short, you just gotta know how to play the system. Man, we already know he did it. And the person that he did it with it was on the law enforcement. Cause OJ one of them motherfuckers like we finna pull the hit off and then he trying to frame us. Look, he trying to frame the police and then the police trying to frame him. So that's where the glove theory come in there. What? Guess how much I studied that case. Cause remember, the camp they found had Caucasian hairs in it. It wasn't a black man that did the killing. It was a white Caucasian nigga. What? See, you won't understand that if you ain't look into that shit the way I did. Cause I was like, damn, this nigga Jenkins, you know what I'm saying, taught me a whole lot. Let me investigate the assassination of the Kennedys. Let me go into, and then don't you know all that shit come from Chicago with mob men. You know what I'm talking about? Look who Kennedy was beefing with. Mob. The mob. The mob assassinated that man and now they in the office. What? Look, y'all.
And she went. Who knows exactly what areas where the cameras don't work? You know what I'm saying? Who knew? Besides the security. When Kenneka walked through the kitchen, she's not intoxicated. Nothing, but you gotta really pay attention to that footage. You gotta really pay attention to that footage, because in that footage, you know who you see a lot? The fucking security guard. You know who else you see a lot? The fucking maintenance man. Y'all ain't thinking about that. Y'all so busy.
Then he just said, who y'all see a lot? The maintenance man. And look at the maintenance man that was in behind the front desk and listen who they were talking about. Do this footage make sense now? When Zach was trying to tell people, we didn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Cause, man, this man lost his life over this shit. He did interviews with Queen Rob, and Queen Rob said, yeah, Zach, you my nigga, you be putting on for the kids and the children. And then he turned around and got a video talking about fuck Zach. Where that beef come from? I thought y'all were cool. You see what I'm saying?
Let's look for more Monifa. Let's look for the gas. Like, y'all missing a lot of good points. Hold up. I literally wrote this shit on the plane. I swear to God. I'm like, I want to tell y'all. Like, I know it's a lot. Like, look, it's impossible. It's impossible to expect or guarantee silence and
y'all see that? Look, he so shooken up. Look how he doing the phone. Here we go, y'all. Now look. Time skip. 2:21. Boom, watch this. It finna skip again. She gets off on the elevator and she heading this way. Now look. Couple of minutes before she head this way, look what going on at the front desk. And you still want to know when they took the picture? And Rosemont was making Irene them leave at 3-something in the morning. Camera cut off 35 minutes. Why it cut out 35 minutes? Cause that probably when they were taking a look of the picture. And then look at the time skip to the freight elevator. Look. All time skips. Oh, look at that. So all these cameras were motion activated like they said. Don't look like it to me. Look like motherfucker was cutting these cameras out. And look. And these people were walking in and walking out the front door. This 2 o'clock. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see they going back there? What? Y'all see they went back there? I ain't got to show y'all where they going. Time matched perfectly. Time matched perfectly. Now you want to know why Rosemont told them y'all leave at 3 something. 3 o'clock. Just say y'all were leaving at 3. Cause they were going into the freeze where she was at. Man, I'm through talking about this shit. Cause it just me. It just me. And Zach got killed for this shit. Ain't nobody did no kind of remembrance about Zach, none of this shit. I'm gonna stop it right there. Mr. Risa, goddamn it, you know what I'm talking about? She don't give a fuck about her daughter. She sacrificed her fucking daughter. Then you got this bitch. Yeah, we raised the funds to see if the video was tampered with so they won't show our face so we could know. Cause Trey ain't saying we was on the footage. So let's do a fundraiser and you know what I'm saying, in case he come out with that shit. And look what time it is. Look who this person came in with, and this why King Rob said, and point these people at the back door. It's a murder at its finest. Look who they came in with. And then the same people King Rob talking about, that's Kilo Brown, that's the bitches, you know what I'm saying? And they at the back door and that Jake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let that sink in. When I tell y'all these YouTubers ain't straight, and I meant that. And I'm out.